Gooey. Hello, Marjorie.
I'm falling asleep.
You're falling asleep. I'm in bed.
Got me nighty on and everything.
And me. I'm in bed though.
Put it this way, it's recorded, isn't it? So if I fall asleep, please forgive me. You know me age, so, you know, I do my best. Yeah. Oh, God. How quick can we get rich?
Not quick enough.
I know. A few more to come on yet, isn't there?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Well, hello again. Oh, dear.
Hello.
Gosh, weren't he thorough? Weren't that just like, that was just the whole thing all together. But fantastic to go back to. So that's downloading straight away now. So I'll stay up and make sure that they're both in the chats. So if anybody's not in the chats, please let us know. There's plenty of people here that could put you in them. I probably will work on a Facebook group that just has these 4 platforms that we can all help each other. We can put things in. All that's kind of quite new because obviously we've just come away from more of a product company into me trying to, you know, get some money for you all. So we was hoping, or
I'll join in the morning.
Pardon me, darling?
I will join it in the morning.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the reason I was watching you
about tonight.
It's all right. It's not a problem. We understand. So, Julie, is it just you and I?
I think it is us at the moment, lovely. So, do you want me to start?
Well, okay. Well, what I'll do is, hold on, because I don't like that recording. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is our very, very first call about business called FutureNet. So it's quite exciting for us all. Another company that we wanted to bring to the platform, Louise and I, to help people to build up an income. It's a platform where you don't have to put an awful lot of time into it and you don't have to put an awful lot of money into it, and it'll be easy to recruit to because of those reasons as well. And also we just felt really after our last few years with product companies, we wanted something that was a little bit fun, a little bit light-hearted, and something that we could enjoy. So I'm going to ask Julie to actually discuss more about the business and sharing information that she's got for you. And we do have a chat group that we're just building up at the moment in time because, like I say, this is our latest platform to actually get involved in. And so we're all learning together, which is same again. I think that is really, really exciting. So if Julie, if you could take over for me, then that'd be fantastic. If anybody has any questions in the chat and we can't answer them, we will make a note of them and we'll ask our uplines. We've got an upline actually based in UK and one in Dubai. So hopefully between them we'll be okay on the time differences. So thank you very much, Julie.
Aye, right. Okay then. So I was offered this opportunity with FutureNet about 8 months ago. And at the time I was just in the middle of starting a new business, leaving another business, and it was all a bit too much for me to even think about at the time. And I have to say that my upline, Manish, did the best thing you could possibly do in network marketing. He stayed friends, stayed in touch, and didn't ask at all. Didn't push, didn't do anything. He just left it up to me. Told me that when my time was right, then he would be there waiting for me. And then when all this happened with our coffees, it just got a bit fraught, and I thought I need to earn some extra cash. And I contacted him and said I was ready. And he jokingly said, I thought you were ready in 1967, which I thought was a little cheeky, but it did put it in its perspective. So I signed up and I looked at the business, which I hadn't even done before, much to my disgust. And I was amazed. I was absolutely amazed. And all I could think of was, my ass is going to be so sore from kicking it, because I could have been making money hand over fist for the last 8 months. And I didn't, because I was too lazy to look. And now I have done. I can see that there are lots of options available for everybody. You can basically sign up, and when you sign up, you can sign up for free. In order for you to earn commissions, you do have to register in one of the 6 different matrices. Okay, they start at $10, and when you sign up, the next 3 people that sign up come in underneath you, and you get 10% of their sign-up fee. So you get $1 for each of them signing up. Sorry. That right? No. They pay $10, you get 50 cents for each of their sign up. That's right. Now, when you are feeling a little bit more flush, you can put your commissions into a $25 matrix, and then you would get 5% of that as well. So each of these commissions mounts up. Now, the more money you've got to invest, the more you can benefit, because you get a bigger amount of commissions. Now, it's not a case of you having to recruit everybody to fill those matrix, because whoever is above you will only need 3 in their front line, and then everything else will form a spillover, and it will go down all of you. So you might only know 5 or 6 people in your matrix, and there may be hundreds in there, and they will all be from other people further up the line, but you will receive commission from them all. So that little investment will just keep on growing. Now, I do have a couple of fast start videos that explains all of them, and those fast start videos are just a couple of minutes long. Now, I watched those the other night, and then yesterday I had a longer video, which is a presentation video, which is absolutely unbelievable. It explains everything about the whole of the FutureNet business, because there are more than one way to earn. The matrix is, you don't have to actually do anything with. Once you've invested, you don't have to do anything with them at all. They will just keep on paying you. There is another, which is an ad matrix, which is an ad pro platform, which is very much a rev share. So you watch 10 short videos every day, and you get paid for doing that. And you can buy an ad pack of whatever you can afford, and you can get paid on that. And that gives you a 10% revenue. So if you buy a $50, if you buy a $50 pack, then you get that back, and you get your commission on top. So you don't actually lose that at all. There are other things in the pipeline. In the next few days, they are going to be releasing coins onto the market, very much like Bitcoins. So they're something else that you can invest in. And the basic platform itself is a little bit like Facebook. You can have chats with people, you can invite people in as just friends, and they can use the platform to just keep in touch with each other. And later on, they may decide that they want to invest as well. So everything that you get, you're going to be earning from. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, and I cannot believe that I didn't bother doing it beforehand. But hey ho, with hindsight, here we are. So as I said, for $10, you can start, and you can start earning straight away. Yes, Naomi, you're right. Better late than never. And talk about an old dog learning new tricks. I'm going to be learning a few now, I'm telling you. there's a lot to learn, because there are, as I said, there are several different platforms. But the video that I have, which was a presentation video, was just too much for me to take in to give you a full, concise share today. So, because I think it was about 45 minutes long, and there's no way I could take in all that information and dole it out to you now, because I didn't know what I was doing when I was writing it down. I was thinking, crikey, where do I go from here? So I don't want to miss out any of the relevant information. So all I can say is, if you have the video yourself, I think that's probably the best way to go. So if you want to sign up, if you are interested, as I said, you can sign up for free. You don't have to actually invest anything straight away. I will send you the video for you to look at. You can go through it all, and then you can invest after. All right, once you're sure that that's what you want to do. But I cannot see for as little as $10 that you've got anything to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I think what I've liked about it as well is, I don't think I'll be able to share the screen to show the. Can you share the screen, Julie, to show just like the actual website? Have you got it close?
Don't know that I can. I don't know how to. Let me have a look.
I should have got it up first. I think what's great about these opportunities, obviously we've learned, don't put all your eggs in one basket. We also know that Bitcoin is great to get into, but you know, as you all know, there's quite a few of us on this chat tonight that's in USI, but to actually get a first package, you need money for that. And I also understand people don't have money at all. So by start off with these smaller businesses when they're affiliate, and you can build up that way, what we're hoping to do is create money for you to invest in other businesses and keep moving up and moving up and moving up. So that's kind of the idea, that we do it all together, we do it as a team. All these businesses you can class as risky. You've got to say that, so you don't put anything in there unless you're happy to lose it. But I would be happy to lose $10 if I could achieve what Julie's just been talking about. I also understand $10 is a lot of money, so please don't think I'm disputing that. But there's not going to be many more self-employed business opportunities that you can actually get involved in for that kind of amount anyway. So that's kind of where we're coming from here, is just to try and find something that is good and ideal for us all to learn from. Have you had any joy?
I've just got to set up the screen sharing.
Okay. Yeah, the joining is not an issue whatsoever. It's a lovely website, actually. It is actually a lovely website. The joining isn't a problem. We've just been advised to kind of go around it a different way. So whereas we joined a little while ago, we're just kind of having a second go. Are you successful with that, Julie? Do you want me to see if I can do it? Right, I have no, the problem is I have no idea what we're going to find if I put up my share screen. Let's have a look. So if I can kind of go, let me close things down. That may be
the reason that we've been delaying the actual sign up for you guys is basically we had a chat. Well, I had a chat with Manish, and he told us not to sign up just yet. And I said, well, I'm already signed up. I've been signed up for a while. And he said, yes, I know. He said, but I've got somebody coming in who's a massive networker who had not been working for a while due to ill health. And he's now wanting to sign up to this business. And he's got a massive team to come under him. And he said, if you sign up with him under me, then you'll all benefit from his spillover. So it was a way of getting the whole team to actually benefit much quicker. All right, so we can all be earning faster due to the spillover from the guy that I've signed up under. So there's going to be, your networks are actually going to fill up so quickly. You're going to have the money to actually increase your investment, because if you came in at $10 and the person who signed up underneath you decided that they got 35 to invest, so you have to sign up for the lower one before you can sign up for the 25. So that means you've got a $35 investment. If they then decided that they wanted to sign up to the $50 and you'd only got up to the 25, you wouldn't get the commission from that. That would go to the person above you who had actually activated their $50 matrix. So because we're working as a team, if you are going to increase, then the best way to do it is to let your upline know, and that way, if they can upgrade, then they can still keep your commissions. So it's just a case of keeping everybody in the loop.
Right, it's not bringing up the ones that I've seen in the past.
Right, the top matrix, Martin, is $1,000. So you've got a $10, a $25, a $50, a $100, a $500, and a $1,000.
Can you see this screen, Julie, that I'm sharing?
Let's have a look. Bear with me a second. I can.
That's not the screen that I normally see.
No.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, that's a future. If you put in into Google, put in futurenet.club.
Right, okay, let's have a go. It keeps going back into the ones that I've gone into. Do you want me to try that top one there? I'll have a go. We can come out of it, can't we? Oh.
That's it.
Oh. It's saying hello to me. This could be my first account though, couldn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. So like Julie said, we did sign up and then we've been asked to re-sign, and we're not going to argue whatsoever. So this is obviously just more of a back office. The videos and the main website I think is really, really nice, but then obviously, you can make them nice. Let's just see if we can. What was strange, like what Julie was saying, is the fact that you actually can earn from having a platform like Facebook where you actually use it as a messenger site. So we could, I don't know, this may be just me talking out of term, but we could maybe all converse on there, and we're actually earning from doing that. So, but this is
the other thing you can do is when you actually buy into the matrix, it actually gives you coins that that are used for paying for advertising. So basically, if you have a business, say Alison has got a special offer going on for Mother's Day, she can use those coins to create an advert to go on the FutureNet network that will guarantee to get in front of so many hundreds, thousands of people. So she's getting that basically for free because she's receiving an income from her investment, but she's also going to get the extra bonus of having an advert which is out on the net.
Well, I mean, that's fantastic. That's a fantastic funnel, that, isn't it?
Yep.
still feel that I want to go back and try and find. I think what we'll do is, obviously, people are in the chat. If we can share the videos, all the videos, because then people can just come in and out as they want, can't they?
Absolutely.
And they can have a good look round.
See, the Future Ad Pro is the one where you get paid to click on adverts.
Yes. So that's
another registration. So that's something totally separate, but it all comes under the FutureNet business.
This is that one. Let's have a look at this one. I was looking at it earlier and it was really beautiful. Anyway, we'll share all those. So basically, this is something that as we learn and as we all learn, like I've seen today, I've seen Naomi put information in the chats, and Zena and Martin does. We're learning. That's what we need to do. We need to ask questions together. When we find things out or find videos, let's share them, because if we're working on a matrix, we understand how powerful that is. So we're not in competition with each other. We always knew that months and months ago. We're here to help each other and help. All I want this year, Louise and I want this year, so our main New Year's resolution is we want to help people. So we want to help change people's finances. And I just feel that these are sources where we can actually do that. So that would be great. If Louise and I can achieve that by the end of the year, then we will be really, really pleased. And I do think these are 4 areas that could possibly have a good chance. I will say now, from my previous experience, you come in and you do what you want. You put what currency you can afford to put in, and you always have an understanding that these could be here for 5-10 years, these could be here for 5-10 months, these could be here for 5-10 weeks. Okay, you take it for what it is, and we enjoy it for what it is, for however long we've got it in our lives. Okay, but these that we've sourced are very reputable. They've been here for a while. We know people high up. We've got meetings with founders and with CEOs. You have to do your research. You have to find out about the business, and you have to find out who is behind the business. And so what I can say is that homework bit's been done. The rest of it is up to us now to build together. Okay, Julie, is there anything you would like to add? And before we close for this evening?
One thing that I found was really, really good was the fact that you get paid every 15 minutes.
Oh.
Who doesn't want to get paid every 15 minutes, eh? So that's one good thing. When I asked Manish about who Maureen was, the one that couldn't make it on the call tonight, she is his upline and she's in the UK. There's another gentleman who is in the UK also, and he's her upline, and he is, I've watched some of his videos, and this guy is absolutely unreal. He's actually got videos on a daily basis which take over 100 days from him joining the company to show exactly how much he's earned on every single day. And that has got to be worth looking at, because he's got one incredible business. So looking at turning people's finances around in 100 days.
Right. Well, I don't think that's any of us sleeping then tonight, isn't it? If
no chance.
That's us all kind of wide-eyed then. Wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, I think, all night. So that's fantastic, Julie. Thank you for that. Thank you for putting your time into that and finding that information. So, yes, a few people said, how do we join? After this call, Julie and I are just going to do my resignation. My resignation. That'd be good, won't it? Resignation.
Don't sign off yet.
No, I'm not going anywhere. And then we need to just send that back to Manish, and then it's there. Like we've done with all these businesses, I'm ethical and very loyal. So I think the best way you can do it is go to your uplines of the business we all kind of met each other with, which is obviously Vitae. If it works out that I'm your next upline, which I probably will be for a lot of people, then get in touch with me and I'll share the link. But that's how we're doing it. So it will be a matter of we follow teams up. we follow the legs up, so that it's as fair as it can be. And that's how I would like us to move into any of these businesses that we go into together, that we can make it as fair. Now, we do know there could be some little hiccups along the line with that, but it will never ever be purposely. I can't remember, obviously, how people are further down, and it may come to a point that I don't even have access to my back office with the other company. We don't know that yet. So let's just see how we go with that. And thank you for all staying up. I'm not tired at all now. I'm absolutely like pudding. So I'll be watching those videos, Julie, if you could share those. And
okay,
time, everyone. And so we're going to do this regularly on a Wednesday and a Thursday until we're all happy and confident. But obviously, the idea is in the next couple of weeks you can start bringing people on, but they'll always be very relaxed. Okay, very, very relaxed, not formal calls. But once we're all getting more confident and we know that we can look after people in our chats and we can help them, because that was just astonishing how you did that with the last company we were with, then we will start opening up more and more like opportunity calls. Okay, so thank you very much for this evening. I'll just make sure there's nothing in that chat that we've missed. Yes, of course, I will let you know all that. And thank you so much, Julie. I shall speak to you in 2 minutes. So good night, everyone.
Problem.
And I'll download all these tonight for you. Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.